Or if you yourself want to come out and get some training with Coach Ryan, don't hesitate. All you have to do is click the link below. Unlock your fullest potential. Be ready. Get up, act today.
And while I recognize that I'm not judge, jury, and executioner, I don't know that I would be able to do that.
Yeah.
And so I came home and had this like existential crisis because this is all I've ever wanted to do. I actually come from a family of like orthopedic surgeons and stuff.
Okay.
And my mom was the one that was like, Kimmy, you've been trying to hatch eggs from the refrigerator since you were a toddler. You've brought home every piece of shit, stray, whatever you could get your hands on. You've been trying to feed your stuffed animals, convinced that they came alive when you weren't in the room. Like, maybe you should go into vet med. I was like, oh, maybe I should go into vet med. But I didn't know there was an avenue outside of general practice until I started working in general practice and saw that they were referring all the cases that they didn't want to or couldn't manage, whether due to equipment or staff or even hours of operation. And I was like, well, I want to go where the sick things are going.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of how the trajectory of how I accidentally wound up in ER.
Wow.
And I got bored in GP, like spay, neuter, cystotomy, you know, it was, and treatment is better for the patient than, or excuse me, prevention is better for the patient.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't want to do the prevention side anymore. And that service is so valuable. We see what happens to unvaccinated pets. We see what happens to pets that aren't spayed and neutered even, with pyometras and testicular cancer and, you know, prostate stuff and all of that. But I wanted to go where the sick things were. I liked the adrenaline and the quick decision making.